Welcome back to Hedgehog Studios. I'm Jaconey, and today we are going to return to the House of Mouse to see how Pixar does in a television format. In 2001, Monsters Incorporated hit theaters, and is a classic. It stands as one of my all-time favorites, from a time when it seemed that Pixar couldn't miss. They followed that up with a prequel in 2013, which, though not as good as the first one, was not without its charm, and was interesting because it didn't have a villain in the traditional sense. That brings us to 2021 and Monsters at Work, which has had 2 seasons on Disney+. So how does Pixar Disney? Dixar? Disney? Never mind. Does the pilot knock it out of the park, or fall flat on its furry face? Let's have a look. Our story starts, well, just like the first movie, with a monster scaring the crap out of a training simulator. Because hey, remember the first movie? You loved the first movie. The monster in question is our main character, Tyler Tuskman. He's horny. So horny he can barely fit through a door, and wait, there has got to be a better way to say that. Hey, let's just move on. So Tyler is finishing up college at Monsters University, and his teacher has a letter for him from Monsters Incorporated. He has landed his dream career right out of college. Huh, that firmly cements this as fictional. So he has to report for work the following Monday. And what a Monday it is. It's the Monday after the CEO was dragged away and scaring went out the window. The company's in total chaos. And then there's this.
I have to talk to Miss Flint.
Well, we're screwed.
Yes, ma'am.
Seriously, I'm impressed. Didn't think a Disney's kids show would do that. So in come our movie characters. And again, props for getting Billy Crystal, John Goodman, and Jennifer Tilly back to voice their characters. A lot of shows would have just recast. So, Sully and Mike are called to the principal's, to Wadernoose's office, where Roz is waiting for them to tell them that they're being put in charge. Dude, the corporate structure in this world is seriously weird. So Sully is CEO, and Mike is...
Senior Co-President of Monsters Incorporated and Chief Executive Vice Deputy Administrative Director of Comedy Resources Management, or Scopomus Fidedicrum, for short.
Yeah, that. So while Mike is drunk on power, Sully realizes if they don't keep the lights on, they're boned. So Tyler arrives, and clearly didn't read the newspaper or watch the news, and is all excited to be a scarer. What a chump. He proceeds to see Miss Flint, who they got Bonnie Hunt back to voice, which is not as much of a stretch as the others. If you check out the Pixar wiki, she's appeared in 14 other films and shorts for Pixar. But, not gonna lie, I love Bonnie Hunt, so that's awesome. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Mrs. Flint is training new laughers. No, comedy monsters, I guess. You get it. They have already retrofit the simulator to gauge laughter, but man, that robot torso is a tough audience. So the monster in training proceeds to kill the kid. He doesn't mean to, but yeah. So Tyler's all like, what the hell is this? And is informed of the quote-unquote change, and then sent to new employee orientation. So, hey, just a quick question. Let's be real. Do you hate new employee orientation as much as I do? I cannot stand that crap. Anywho, so Tyler is made to watch an orientation video with corrections by Curtis Armstrong. Seriously, guys, I am loving this cast. So, we find out that scarers have been replaced by jokesters. Oh, that's what they went with. Which sounds like minions that Batman would fight. But, okay. So during the course of the orientation video, Tyler watches his entire future crumble and is horrified. Been there, buddy. So the orientation monster is trying to decide what to do with Tyler. And as an aside, I love the poster in the background. Accidental safety is preventable. What does that even mean? Tyler mentions his parents own a hardware store, and the orientation monster is all like, BAM! Yes, you're qualified for maintenance. He tells Tyler to report to MIFT, and gives no further instruction or guidance. Okay, so I do find that realistic. So Tyler is trying to figure out where to go when he's nearly run over by a fur snake with a face in the middle. A ball of fur that is mostly legs with little T-Rex arms. I'm not even sure how to describe this. This is Val. She knows Tyler from freshman year at college. Tyler has no idea who this person is. Been there, buddy. Val is voiced by Mindy Kaling, currently of Velma infamy. I haven't watched Velma. I've only seen most of the internet say it's bad. I suppose I should probably give it a looky-loo. Turns out Val works in MIFT, so convenient. They talk about the insane cost of college. Been there, but okay, so this is getting too damn relatable. So Val offers to take Tyler down to MIFT in the bowels of Monsters Incorporated. When Tyler enters the MIFT office, I want to note the door push bars. Apparently, those are called panic exit devices. I strive to be educational here. I fail to, but I strive. Now, the reason I point these out is the double bars for short or tall monsters. That's nice. Between the films and the first 10 minutes of this show, I really admire the world building that has been done. Val introduces Tyler, who is not happy to be there. Then we meet the other MIFTers, starting with their boss, Fritz, who is voiced by the legendary Henry Winkler. The Fonz. The casting director of the show did not get paid enough. The Fonz gives, let's call it an inspiring speech, explaining that they work in maintenance. Hey, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. We then meet Cutter, who is a no-nonsense crab monster, and Banana Bread. He doesn't speak language, but brings banana bread every day, so they call him Banana Bread. Which, let's be real, that's kind of dickish. I mean, Fritz has got dude's name in his files. But no, screw him. He's henceforth known as Breakfast Treat. Then Duncan introduces himself and asks to talk to Tyler in private. They go into the back room where Duncan keeps all his crazy. Okay, well, no, not all of it. Now, anyway, Dunk is convinced that Tyler is the hotshot college man here to take Fritz's job when Fritz retires. But that's what Duncan is doing, damn it. And Dunk is watching Tyler. Not gonna lie, it's pretty ballsy of Dunk to low-grade threaten Tyler since Tyler's like 4 times his size, 5 if you count the horns. Tyler retreats back into the office space and runs into an impromptu welcome party for him using the welcome banner for the dead guy he apparently replaced. And his coworkers make it creepy as all get out. Tyler offers to get donuts and bolts out of the building. Sitting on a planter, he gets depressed. But thanks to the 2 janitor monsters from the movie, whose real job is to move the plot along, he gets the idea that maybe he could be a jokester. He very conspicuously sneaks onto the laugh floor and is seen almost immediately. But due to patented sitcom shenanigans, they think he was sent there to be a jokester, so he's given a door and a shot. Oh, and they still employ Randall's henchman Fungus. What the hell do you have to do to get fired around here? So Tyler goes into a kid's room. And, well, it's not great. He kills a ceiling fan, breaks a window, and sets off a car alarm. Do people even really still have those very much? Yeah, never mind. So the kid is terrified, and runs into his closet to hide, thus bolting into the monster world with Tyler chasing him. Long story short, through a series of misfortunes that would do Wile E. Coyote proud, Tyler destroys the laugh floor. Which brings me back around to my previous question, what the hell do you have to do to get fired around here? To Tyler's credit, he does save the kid and return him to his bedroom. Instead of running away and letting the kid get turned into paste in what can only be described as an ocean nightmare. Now, Tyler does assume he's fired, but Sully is all like, nope, I handpicked you for a job that no longer exists, and I'm not going to let you leave. So, Tyler finds a new direction, and Mike decides to host comedy classes. Oh, and Roz's sister Rose shows up, so there we go. Was this pilot episode a worthy follow-up to the movie? Short answer, yes. The pilot gives a decent setup for the show, introduces new and engaging characters while still giving screen time to the movie characters without it feeling like a cameo. The dialogue was good and the plot was engaging. So you know what? I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. This was a great pilot, and it looks like a great start to the series. I highly recommend you check this show out. So that's it. We'll have to do episode 2 later and see if it maintains the momentum that it built up with this first episode. That's all we got. So, please, if you watched this point in the video, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, all that noise. Also, in a previous episode, I said I was starting a Bricklink store. I did. The link will be below if you want to check that out to buy some Lego. And I guess I will see you next time. Have a good day.